Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Bungle Collects. So in this video I'm going to tell you all about the coin collection that I bought off Gumtree. I paid £125 for this lot and some other bits actually that you can't see, but £125 for this collection and I think I've made a decent profit of around £200 in there if I was to sell it. I'm going to go through each one item in turn. I'll tell you what I think I could get for it. I've tried to be on the lower end of the estimate. So this has been filmed a couple of months as well since I did actually look at the prices, and I just use eBay as an example, an average of some of the sold listings, a number of the sold listings. This is 2 months ago, so it might have changed, but I think I went pretty much on the lower side of the estimate, generally speaking. So yeah, I think I've comfortably made £200 worth of profit on this. So let's make a start. We'll start with Her Majesty. So this is a 90th birthday £5 coin in bunk. It's the outside packaging is a little bit of a not in great condition, but inside it is still absolutely perfect. And I'm saying that we would comfortably be able to get £7.50 for that. I think that's the first thing. I've got a couple of Christmassy kind of Snowman related items. So this is the 2018 bunk pack, the Royal Mint bunk pack, still in its hang bag. Again, not in absolutely fantastic condition, the outside of the bag there, but I still think it's still reasonable, and I would say that money wise this will be worth £12. This won't be the first lot of Isaac Newtons that you see. So these are I got 3 of these. I've already sold one, and I have sold a couple of items on just to try and get some of my initial money back, if you like. So these was one of 3, and these are error Isaac Newtons. So these are the ones, and you can't always see, but can you see around the Queen there? There's some squiggly lines. There's quite a bit of kind of around there. Can we see it? Hopefully you can. I'm going to do a close up of one. There, look. Can you see the swirls? And what it is, it's them swirls have been stamped onto this side, so it's imprinted on it. So I think that's pretty cool. So I got 3 of them, and I value them at £10 each. Don't think there was any of them on eBay when I looked, but I reckon they'll be a tenner. Maybe I didn't go on the lower side. Maybe I took an average. I can't remember. I can't help feeling them first few items looked a little pricey. But anyhow, let's see. Let me know in the comments whether you think I've been generous or over the top with them or not, and what you think. Right, got this Isaac Newton. So the second little batch of Isaac Newtons. So this is in the change checker packaging, still in bunk. And I reckon that's worth a £5 in brilliant uncirculated condition. Little stack of coins here. I'll go through this stack of coins. So this is interesting. This was there was tennis in there in a bundle. There was WWF. There was a 1997 Gibraltar Dolphins, not in great condition. A 1997 Isle of Man TT, and then an absolute peach, an absolute plum, a TT celebrating 100 years from 2007. So I was well pleased with that one. So I value this at what did I put? I have got a list here. £10.50 in that condition. I had £1. Did I have £1 or £1.50? No, just £1 for that one. 1997, because it's pretty common. Gibraltar Dolphins. It's not in great nick, but I still reckon it's worth £2. Quite sought after that one. WWF, reckon that's worth £2 as well. And tennis, I'm saying tennis is worth £3.50. Got actually another random little coin stack here as well. There was randomly £1.50 in, just pretentious. So I added that obviously in face value. Another coin stack. I got 5 Isaac Newtons. So I valued the Isaac Newtons at £3 a piece. Who wouldn't pay £3 for an Isaac Newton? I know I certainly would. I've got enough of them. Right, we'll zoom out a little bit and let's have a look at another Christmas item. So I got a Snowman silver-proof 50p. Now again, the packaging is a little bit battered, unfortunately, but the coin inside is perfect. And I do like this. I've got one, so I'll probably try and probably stick this on eBay at Christmas time. It comes in the lovely acrylic block. Let's spin around a bit. Look, I love these blocks. I like it when it does this noise. That snap. So yeah, that's in lovely condition. No toning or anything on it, which I'm really pleased about. And the COA, we've got 1,125. So that is a really low COA. Mintage up to 15 million in this presentation, 15,000 in this presentation, 20,000 altogether. So to get a COA there, certificate of authenticity, 1,125, a round number as well, 25 at the end, quite like, well, I like even numbers or numbers that divide into 5. Just one of my things. And it's got the packaging as well, so yes, I think I'm pleased with that, and I think that'll be worth a minimum of £30. There were a 50 or 60 pound when they first came out, and I think obviously we'll go up a little bit when it comes to Christmas. Shame about the box being damaged. I'm saying there's £30 worth of value there. Now I got, well, there should have been 12 of these, but there was actually only 11 in the box, so let that be a lesson to everybody. I checked absolutely everything when I was, because I said done the deal over Gumtree, and these were in a packet, and I never actually checked that all 12 were there. I assumed they were there, but they're not. There was only 11, but I didn't complain because I still think I've got a really cracking deal. So there was 11 of these, and I valued these at did I value these at £5 a piece? No, I think I valued these a little bit more. I valued these at £7.50 because they are in brilliant uncirculated condition, but I did sell 10 of them to a friend of mine for £5 each, and it was actually this that started off the Gumtree sale, because he was advertising 12 of these for £7.50, I think it was, something like that, and we negotiated a price down to £5 each, and then he said, actually, I've got some other coins, and and he started sending me pictures and this, that and the other, and that's where I came up with the whole collection for £125. So yes, I did sell, so a bit like the Isaac Newton where I sold one on, I did sell 10 of these on for £50, £5 each, mate rate to a friend of mine, and yeah, just clawed some of the initial monies back. Now this is interesting. Is the penguin set from the Falklands. Now they are the coloured version. Got the little Pubjoy little certificate in there. Now they're not in fantastic condition. This one is probably the worst one, where you've got that little bit of torn in there. Look, can you see to the right hand side of that king penguin? So yeah, they're not in absolutely fabulous condition by any stretch of the imagination. But I reckon it's a pretty sought after set. It's got the little certificates for each one in there. So I was quite pleased with that. I don't have any penguins, so this is a nice addition to the coin cupboard. And I reckon that value wise will be, he says as he tries to find it on his list, should have done this in order, £30. So I reckon I would comfortably get £30 for that. They've been quite a sought after set. And I say I did look at I took the average price from eBay, or the last few sales, took it as an average, or I'm sure I even went to the bottom, you know. I took the lowest price. I was near as damn it the lowest price. Okay, another penguin related item from Pubjoy. Bit of a Christmas theme in here as well. So this has an issue limit of 7,500 from the Pubjoy mint, and it's a Christmas card. Unfortunately, it has got that little bit of toning as well. You can see it around the 2017. But I thought it just complemented that coloured penguin set quite nicely there. So you've got the Christmas version of it. It's a nice coin. It's a little bit squashed, but pleased with that. And I valued that at £7.50. I don't think anyone's getting robbed at £7.50. And I'm going to come back to that because there's a little bit of an interesting story with that, just that standard round pound there. Beatrix Potter. So he had some Beatrix Potter albums. I've already got these. I've got this 16, 17 and 18 version, so it was a bit of a duplicate. I can't remember whether it included the coins or not, because I have since, I got a couple of albums, and I have obviously put the coins in because I put them in my coin cupboard. And I can't remember whether it had the coins in. I think it did. I'm pretty certain that it did. And yes, I've checked the Benjamin Bunny for a rotation error before anybody asks. So this is the Beatrix Potter album. I love this. I love the feel of it. It's got that lovely kind of matte finish sheen to it. It's not shiny, but it's got that lovely noise. I could listen to that all day. And I value that at £7.50, including the coins. Got the 2018 version. No, I haven't. It's a 2016 version. Sorry, I'm telling you lies. Now, this didn't have the puddle duck in. I have done that because I tell a lie. Yes, because when I initially looked on Gumtree and started speaking to the seller, it was his Jemima puddle duck. He had 6 or 7 or 8 of them circulated ones for sale, and then I messaged him and they'd already gone. And he then said, "I've got some Peter Rabbits." Like I said, the bunk Peter Rabbits. And they're a bit of a sleeper, them, I think, because they're worth £5 circulated. So they're definitely, at some point in the future, they will definitely go up. I think they'll be £10-15 at some point. But anyway, I digress. So his puddle ducks had gone, and then he had these. So he took the puddle duck out of this album to sell separately. So it did include the other 4 coins. So I value this, again, I think this is the better version. I think they cheapened it after this. This is nice and double thickness. But I had a look at eBay, and these went for about £7.50 without the puddle duck in. So I'm valuing it at £7.50 as well, including the coins. So we're nearly there, just 2 items to show. This one, now this was interesting. I love this, and I wanted this again. It's that lovely sheen. It's the same as the Olympic set from 2012. That the official Royal Mint albums that they do. It's got that lovely finish. I absolutely adore the look of it. So this had all the coins in, apart from the puddle duck again, because he took it out of here, and it didn't. Unfortunately, it didn't include the Kew Gardens. So I do have a spare Kew Gardens. It was one that I'd sold to Trev, and then bought Trev from Coins to Collect and bought it back off him. So it didn't have the Kew Gardens in, and it didn't have the puddle duck, but it did have all the other coins in, including the Isaac Newton. So I love that. Oh yeah, it's got the little doof and dangler in there as well. Not really sure what that does. That preserves your coins, I guess, so they don't clash on each other. And I value that as a minimum of £40 without the puddle duck and without the Kew Gardens in. Love it. It's a fantastic addition. And this one was really this was a Bobby bonus. This. So what he said was, because he'd sent me, you got to be careful when you're dealing with Gumtree. Before we finish up and I tell you about this, let me just make a few precautions with Gumtree. So you're obviously going around somebody's house. It's the equivalent of those of it, remember, classified ads in the paper. Someone's selling something, you give them a ring, or now you would email them or send them a message and say, "You've got this for sale. Will you take this price for it?" And then you would go and collect it. So you've got to be safety first. Basically, wherever you're going, tell someone that you're go with somebody else. I took a lady out with me. She waited in the car with me. And now I'm buying locally, so I know the local area, so I think that helps. I would never use Gumtree in an area that I didn't know, because if you are going into an area that maybe is not as desirable as others, or might have a bit of a reputation, and of course I'm from Middlesbrough, so there's plenty of places like that. I don't think I'm offended anybody there. That's I class myself as that, and from there. But anyway, so yeah, you've got to be careful. You've got to know it. I go in daytime when it's light. I tell someone where I'm going. Someone comes with me, and of course you're getting ready for a sharp exit. So do be careful on Gumtree. Really do be careful. So anyway, the on here, it might be a bit old-fashioned as well, but I think it's me that needs to do the deal. I wouldn't send Lady M into the unknown either. She just waited at the end of the drive with the engine running. Right, this one. So he said, "Oh, I've got the last round pound." So in Bunk, and oh well, that's okay. It's interesting. I don't have the last round pound, so that's pretty interesting. And then I got it, and fair enough, it was part of the deal. Now, of course, when I got it, I'm thinking that isn't the last round pound. I reckon that's the one before it. 2016, yes, they did stop making the round pound of 2016, and the new one came out after this. The one with the 12 sides, the one we know now that's in circulation. But this wasn't the last round one. This is the one before. This is the Shield one. So absolute bonus. This is worth 30 quid. Because they hardly minted any. I can't remember what the mintage figure was off the top of my head, but it was something like 9,000. I can't remember exactly. And I thought, that is an absolute Bobby bonus. What an absolute cracker. So there we go. I reckon I've made £200 profit. I probably will sell some. I think I probably will sell the Snowman because I've already got it. The Isaac Newtons I won't be selling because you just can't have too many Isaac Newtons in my opinion. I certainly won't be selling this because I don't have this. This will be going into my album, so I might sell that. I wouldn't sell that because I don't have that one. I wouldn't sell this because I don't have it. I wouldn't sell this because I don't have it. And who doesn't like Isaac Newton? Everyone loves it. Would I sell the Beatrix Potters? Yes, I think I will because I've already got them. So they're a duplicate. So I will sell them at some point. And the Christmas card, closer to Christmas, would I sell it? I'd have to see. I'm not sure. I don't think I would, and I definitely wouldn't sell this. So you could argue. So I made a profit, but I'm not going to sell most of it. So maybe closer to Christmas, would I get £50 for that? Would I put it in the box that I've got? It's in pristine condition. So would I sell my other one? Because the box doesn't matter to me because it's out on display inside my coin cupboard. So I don't know. So basically, I think I made £200, but only on paper because I'm not going to really sell anything. I'm going to add it to my collection, get it swirled away in there. Right, so that is me all done. So do let me know what you think. Any of these particular coins take your fancy? Any of them particularly desirable? Do you think I did a great deal, a smart deal, a fantastic deal, a rubbish deal, a fair enough deal? Let me know in the comments. Really interested in what people think, and what do you think was the best? What do you think was the best of the lot? I'd be really interested in what you've got to say there. Right, that's me all done. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.